Okay, just give this a second to all load in, but I have hit the funny button that says go live, meaning I imagine we are live. My channel is named Glimmer Times. You can call me GT, and today I am venturing into the world of live streaming. I'm gonna send a tweet out saying we're on, and then we're gonna hop in this game and talk about some pony news. Let me just give a moment to get this all set up. It's definitely gonna take me a second. I don't do this often. If anyone's in the chat, just let me know if the audio's coming out well. If there's anything you have to say about the audio, and hopefully I can get that sorted, but let's see. Oh, I gotta look up what x.com now, because they changed the name. I type in, like, T, and it wants to send me to Twitter. Let's see. Make an announcement. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got a viewer in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Funtime XD. Let's see, I just posted on Twitter, or, x.com. Hello, Mighty Sunset. Hello, Gaming Wiz. Nice to see you guys. Let's see, the chat box was supposed to come up on stream, but it doesn't seem to be. Wonder if I can fix that. I can see the chat, but I want it to show up above the video for you guys. But that might not be in the cards today, because I don't really know how this works. So, all right, we won't worry about that. Oh, here we go. Now it's coming through. Just took a sec. All right then. Hello, Rowdy in the chat. Glad to see some people going. Okay, so I've got a few plans for the stream today. I bought this game at Walmart the other day. Oh, wow, we're talking. Can I pause this? Yep, okay. So I went to Walmart the other day with some buddies, and we're just walking around, and I go in the bargain bin, and I see this game for $10. It's like, I can't not grab this, being the pony fan that I am. So I don't know much about this game. I have seen all of G5. I believe this follows the story of the first Make Your Mark special. So we'll be checking that out as we go through this. And then I also just want to chat with you guys about the channel, about some MLP news. Specifically, like, I want to talk about the live action. I just saw Funtime XD in the chat mention that. That is exactly something I want to talk about today. But I guess let's start with this game and see where it takes us. I believe this is Argyle's voiceover, who's the, like, Sunny's dad character, who we don't see a ton of in Make Your Mark. Oh, and we got the magic flickering on and off.
I'm awake.
Hello, Sunny.
Hold on.
It might be in the bargain bin for a reason. Yeah.
At Main Street for Maritime Baiting.
I'm thinking this is gonna be just some bona fide shovelware.
Something's off.
The sequel is better in your opinion. If I can find that in a bargain bin, we're gonna have to go for that. Oh, we go right into this. Okay. So we're playing as Sunny. I'm Twilight Sparkles, and this place blew my mind. The Jack Black in live action. Oh, that's hilarious. I am Princess Celestia is one of the memes I saw. I think it would be very funny if they got Jack Black in the live action movie. This game kind of controls a little sluggish, though. I'm not really sure what I was expecting. So it looks like we've got some collectibles. Can't make that jump just yet, so we'll head around. Let's see. Is this a new game or has it been around for a while? Yeah, I believe this was 2021. So not recent. This was, I believe, a tie-in to the start of Make Your Mark, chapter 1. So there is a sequel. I believe it's called Zephyr Heights Adventure, that I don't know much about. I watched the Gator Goat Johnny review of the game, and that's about all my knowledge about it. Sonic meets Gen 5? Yeah, like the Sonic movie you're thinking? Definitely a possibility for the movie, like, to be a similar idea. Maybe I can use earth magic on that plant. Oh gosh, how do I do this?
With my earth pony magic, I can make plants and flowers grow.
Okay, I just gotta hit A.
Ta-da!
Okay, is this like in Odyssey when you jump on the flower in it? Yep, okay. I plan to have every US MLP DVD and make a video about it someday. Oh my gosh, you absolutely should. That sounds so cool. I never had them on DVD as a kid. I watched it all on Netflix. Alexa says here to support. I want to play this so badly. Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming, Alexa. This is a friend of mine who's also in a pony. And if you have notifications on from the channel, you might see something with her pretty soon. We'll get more into that later when I discuss the future of this channel. But I'm so happy to see so many viewers on this. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is my bag that I'm looking for. I'm so happy to see so many viewers here, though. I just kind of did this on a whim, like when I saw this game, so I'm happy to see some people enjoying this. Now let's go back and see what this plant is.
Awesome!
I don't know why there isn't any G4 games, even though, yeah, that's very... Is this Hitch? That's really funny. That's like so bizarre to me because I have the original Pinkie Pie's Party DS game when I was a kid, and that was Generation 3. And then G4 is, you know, giant, but they didn't do physical games. They had like Magical Princess on the iPhone, which I like, in mobile games, so I have a really funny story about. But I mean, other than the mobile games, that was about it. Is this meant to be Izzy? I can't tell if these are meant to be the main 5. Because they really didn't do any G4 games, which is a shame. Because like a game like this, I doubt it took them too much effort. It's pretty much just shovelware. So like Outright Games, I know, does a lot of like these licensed games. They did Crayola Scoot off the top of my head. So I'm definitely surprised they didn't do G4. What is this thing? Shimmerwing.
Wow, you're really strong for a butterfly.
Is this a character from Make Your Mark? Because I do not remember.
Sorry, I don't speak butterfly.
MLP for Switch is better than Donkey Kong? Absolutely.
Follow the butterfly.
Follow the butterfly and I might accept. I honestly really do want to play that DK game. I haven't grabbed it because it's like $70 and I don't have the time or money to play that. But I definitely want to at some point. A good friend of mine has been playing it a ton and said he was really enjoying it. To be fair, mobile apps were all the rage during G4 Run. I absolutely see that as well. I think they were just kind of going for that because that was what was selling better, or going to make them more money with like the mobile games Magical Princess and stuff. And to be fair, like those microtransaction filled games were definitely... Hold on, butterfly. I'm going for this flower. Like, so I was like maybe 8 or 9 in the hype season of G4, and I remember loving Magical Princess on, I think I had on like the Kindle Fire, whatever tablet my parents bought me, and there were microtransactions in that game, and you know, obviously your parents aren't gonna want to give you $1,000 for MLP games, but my dad had like his card saved on the game, and I ended up like using his money to buy Princess Celestia, which he was not happy about that. I don't blame him, because Princess Celestia was so expensive in that game. It's very impressive how you got 4.46k subs in 6 months. I remember when you had 400. I can't believe it either, Fun Time. I started this channel... I mean, I did not have any expectations for this. I really just wanted to talk about Horse Show, because I had, like, my Equestria Girls 5th movie ideas that I just wanted to talk about. And that's really, like, I just made this to talk about some of that stuff. So, I believe the Equestria Girls video was the first one I released, and I was not expecting that video to do well at all. I was expecting it to... I mean, its first week, it had maybe 100 views, which was more than I thought. And then, like, a week or so in, it just, out of nowhere, popped off. Can I not jump down here? That's a shame. It popped off out of nowhere. Now it has 25,000 views, which is, like, crazy to me. I can't imagine. How do I get down here? Like, I can't imagine how that happened. So that was, like, a really big deal for me. And then I just kept going with it. My third video, the What Does Every MLP Character Say About You, ended up getting... It has over 200,000 views now, which is numbers, like, I could never even dream of. So I'm just so thankful for the community for supporting me and watching these videos, because it really is a dream to be able to make these. Alright. So we found Izzy here. Unicycling magic.
Unicycling magic.
Izzy is like my all-time fave of G5. Hi, new friend. Oh my gosh, thank you for commenting, JetX.
Did you help me find them?
I love Izzy. She's so fun. Let's see. So what do I talk to her?
Enough glitter and macaroni, anything can be unicycled.
You are so right, Izzy Moonbow. So we gotta find her stuff.
More to go.
I really like her character. One, like I feel like I've wanted to do a video essay on her before, and I'm not sure if I'll get around to it. But the word I keep coming to when describing her is like I feel like she's very naive, and I mean that in like the most like nice and pure-hearted way possible, because she's not like seeing anything as more than it is. She's just happy for what she has and her friends, and I think that is so beautiful and something that more people like really need to like have. So Izzy as a character is just such a like not a role model to me, but just someone I really appreciate, and I love all of her scenes. She's so fun.
Press this
Fun time.
button to shake the
Oh,
tree.
okay, we'll shake the tree in a
Don't
moment.
forget to pick the goodies.
Funtime XD says, I remember when you had no videos, and now you're getting lots of subs. Congrats. Thank you so much. I really appreciate support from people like you. Random fun fact, the first 16 episodes of FIM Season 1 were produced in 2010, while the last 10 were produced in 2011. Yeah, that makes sense. I think Season 1 definitely had some weird production, because near the latter half of their production, they ended up producing the first two Season 2 episodes. I talked about that a bit in my fun facts video. So that they were definitely just kind of testing the waters there with what they could do. Oh, that fell. Your content is very informative and very insightful. I especially like how you break things down and make them interactive. Thanks so much, Rowdy. I really appreciate that.
Back to Izzy.
I really like kind of this video essay style of content where I'm giving my opinions, but also like trying to explain and analyze.
Sunny, you're a bridge saver.
You got it, Izzy Moonbow.
Unicycle anytime you find tables.
Crafting tables. This is gonna be in the
Figuring out this magic
MLP
thing.
movie with Jack Black. This is a crafting table, except it's a unicycling table.
Glass table to unicycle it.
JetX47 says, a lot of people compare it to Pinky. I see it, but there's absolutely a lot that the comparison mission misses. Oh, we're alicorns now. Okay. I agree. I think there are definitely some comparisons you can make between the G4 and G5 main sixes, but I think the traits are more mixed than matched, which is really cool because you get to see, like, yeah, you've got like the kind-hearted, like, fun pony, but her, like, let me pause here for a moment and talk. Like, Izzy and Pinky both go with very different directions with their characters, whereas, like, maybe you could say Pip is more of the party pony in a way, but she's also has some elements of rarity, so they're mixed more than they're matched, and I really like that. The comparison that always it makes me upset the most. Yeah, Hitch, I see you. Shut up. The comparison that annoys me the most is when people say Zip and Dash are carbon copies. I hate that because Zip like has her whole detective thing, and I feel like while she has an acrobat, that's like not her main thing at all. Whereas Dash is more of the flyer. So I feel like people need to give G5 characters more for like what they do unique. Funtime says, what's your opinion on G5? Personally, I don't like it. I prefer G4. I definitely prefer G4. I think that was the magnum opus of Pony, but I absolutely adore G5 as well.
I've been looking all over for you.
I love all of these
There wasn't anyone
characters.
left.
I love like what they're doing that's unique. I definitely
Train
think
your shepherd
some of the
skills.
production...
The new greatest
Oh,
tradition
new
of
great
Mankind
tradition. Okay,
Mayday,
Hitch.
The bunny herding classic.
Bunny Herding Classic.
I
Okay.
have to? I kind of feel bad for the bunnies.
Well, we'll talk over Sunny. I think that G5 has some really interesting stuff going for it, and I think if people
See?
gave it more of a shot, it might be more popular. Unfortunately, because they tied it to G4, a lot of people like don't like that, and I understand that.
Couldn't have gone far.
I think if it didn't get canceled and they were able to show more of the connection to G4 and finish the mystery with Twilight Sparkle, then it would have been much more enjoyed. But unfortunately, because of that, it kind of got a bad rap. Alexa says G5 needs more love. I absolutely agree. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta find bunnies? Okay. Oh, are they gonna run from me? Oh, dear. The controls of this game aren't great. I don't know how I'm gonna catch up with them. Okay. Melton Glaceon says, call me weird, but I prefer IDW, MLP, G4 because of the arcs. That's a great take, and I unfortunately have not read many of the comics. My college did a Comic-Con event a few semesters ago where they had a bunch of free comics, and I ended up picking up an MLP comic there. It was really funny because they mainly had like Marvel and stuff, and I found the one MLP comic they were giving out for free, and it was It was like the Spike origin story, which was a really cool read. And I want to give the MLP comics more of a read. I just unfortunately haven't had the time for it. But if I ever get around to that, I definitely plan on doing some video content analyzing that, because it definitely is a different storytelling format for the world of Pony, and I think it's very unique and, like, oh gosh, they're running around. Like, something that's really cool that
Well done,
if you
Sonny.
want a more,
You
like,
clearly had some
put
pretty
together
good-
story with
They won't be
arcs and
ready
so
until
on, like,
you
that's a
feed
really
them.
good way to
Find some
experience
carrots
Pony.
and come back before they get antsy.
Find some carrots. Good thing I saw one. Rowdy says G5 had a good theory, but in practice and overall execution, it started to fall apart. I prefer G4 just for overall storytelling and character development. I understand that, and I think if G5 had more time, it would be more of a discussion. But unfortunately, with it being canceled and the character arcs not being finished, we do have that dissonance. And that's why I did have a video talking about like what I would have liked to see in a conclusion of G5, where I kind of tried to finish those. Mighty Sunset says, a shame G5 got canceled. The crew really did try with what they had. I totally agree, and I think they definitely had some great visions. It's a shame it did get canceled. Funtime says they're a part of the problem. You're not a part of the problem, but I do understand what you mean. Alexa says, when are you getting your own MLPOC? That's a great question. I would love to commission a Pony Sona instead of just using the Starlight Glimmer renders. Unfortunately, like, I haven't had time to really design it, and I also just don't have the money to commission it right now, and I don't want to screw over an artist by not giving them what they deserve, so I'm just waiting for the right time for that. For now, Starlight Glimmer's like doing great as a channel mascot, and that's what we're going to stay with for now, but at some point I absolutely do plan on commissioning a Pony Sona. Just, it might be later down the line and not anytime super soon. JetX47 says, I think G5 did a good job incorporating modern technology into Equestria. I fully agree. I think it's really interesting because you have the world without magic, so it makes sense that's when we finally get the technological advancements, because they don't have magic to rely on. So there's some really cool world building there, so I totally agree there. Melton Glaceon says, we had a G5 comic, but it isn't tied to the movie and series. It has Discord in it. Yes, I did see that online. I didn't get a chance to read it. But it seemed like it did tie more to G4 and showed like Discord after the fact, and I think that's really cool. And if they did more of that tie-in stuff in the actual show, people might have enjoyed that more.
The more bunnies you herd, the higher the score.
All right, Hitch, let's.
And watch out, the
Goalpost will change sides.
All right, bunny time.
All right, Hitch. I love Hitch. He's such a like a kind-hearted character. I love that they have a stallion in the show.
One, go.
Like, obviously, like MLP's target demographic is going to be girls, and I'm not gonna like knock it for that. That's what they were going for. But it's nice to see like at least one male character, because there are a lot of guys watching this show, and it's nice to feel represented. And I think if G, like when I watched G4 was earlier in its run, but if I watched G4 closer to when like Sunburst and like other male characters were involved, I think I might have seen a lot more of myself in it. I definitely did relate to G4 characters, but, you know, it's not the same, and I really like that they brought in one stallion to even that out. Let's see, they have me on a timer here, but that's not too bad. Mighty Sunset says, Pip... Oh, hold on. I'm trying to read while playing the game. Mighty Sunset says, Pip is my favorite G5 character. She got better as the generation went on. I love Pip. I think people don't give her enough credit, unfortunately, because they see her as the, like, just TikTok brain stereotype, unfortunately. But I think there's a lot going on with her character. I would have liked to see her deal more with some of the negative aspects of being an influencer, because some of the episodes that dealt with that were very interesting. And also with her music career, I think would have been really interesting. Oh, darn. I really did enjoy her character, even if she wasn't one of my favorites. Funtime XD says, what shows do I watch besides MLP? I watch stuff all over the place. I'm enjoying anything with a story that I can analyze. So obviously I find that in Pony, even though that's not what everyone watches it for. I'm definitely a big anime guy. Chainsaw Man's a favorite of mine. I enjoy My Hero. I enjoy One Piece. A few others like Dr. Stone. I read along a manga. As far as Western animation goes, I really enjoyed BoJack Horseman. That's probably my favorite Western animated show other than MLP. which is ironic because they're both horse shows. Completely different show and very, very much for mature audiences. But I really, really enjoyed the writing in that show. A lot of stuff to analyze there as well. So I guess it's the animated horse shows for me. I'm trying to think what else. When I was younger... Oh, wow, this one's timed like heck. Am I a Has-Been Hotel fan? I did watch Has-Been. Oh, I unlocked Hitch. I'll stay on the screen to chat for a moment. I did watch Has-Been. It was alright. I liked some of the ideas there. Unfortunately, it was a bit crunched for time, so I don't think they were able to do a ton with it. I also, while I do understand, like, the point is that they're sinners and it's going to be raunchy, and that's fine, I do think there was, like, just too much profanity in the show. And I'm fine with profanity, and I think it can be used well, but it got to the point where it was just too much. It was taking me out of the show. Other than that, I don't think it was bad, and I think it's cool to have an adult animated series like that. Auburn Frost says, "Hello, I just made it to the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. We are playing this horse game. We're going to be talking about my channel. We're going to be talking about some MLP news once we get a chance. I definitely want to talk about the live action movie, but we're going to keep going with this for a moment." JetX47 says the blazer. That's a meme account about Hitch. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Hear me out. The best show of 2025 is Invincible. So I unfortunately have not seen Invincible. A good friend of mine very much enjoyed it, so I took his word for it. If I have time to, I'd love to watch it, and I'll believe it. I do really like superhero stuff. Superhero shows. I definitely I was really big into My Hero when that was running. I read the whole manga. And I've definitely like been into the MCU as well. I'm excited to see Fantastic Four next week. And I think you could do a lot of really cool stuff with animated superheroes. And I haven't really seen that from the Western side of animation. So that's definitely a show I've been meaning to check out. I'll absolutely take your word for it. Are these Dicky and Sander? I'm not super familiar with their designs. I talked about them in the Pride video that I released in June. Amazing Digital Circus fan. I actually have not seen Amazing Digital Circus. I've heard about it, but I just have not crossed paths with that fandom, so I don't know too much about it. Alright, let's try and focus on gameplay for a moment. It looks like... Well, to be honest, I kind of skipped past that cutscene, so I have no idea what we're doing right now. I guess these pinatas are the big things that we're trying to collect. We got Izzy over here. We can talk to her. You know it, Izzy Moonbow. Alright, what's over here? Got a fountain. I believe... Is this Phyllis? I believe these are like the Make Your Mark and G5 characters. I wonder if we'll see Posey. It's really cool to see again. Oh, is this the crafting table? Oh, beautiful. Okay, Sunny. I don't even know what's going on either. I guess Hitch tried singing. Now that I think about it, I don't know if we see him ever sing by himself in any of the G5 songs. Like, he's definitely in some of the group numbers. Alright, Thunder. Oh dear. Rookie winged pony, okay.
I barely know how to fly.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Oh dear.
I guess that makes sense.
Look, this game controls really clunkily. I don't think the flying's gonna control well.
Grab all the crystals in time if you want to earn your wings.
Alright, gotta...
Are you ready to train your skills?
All right.
Okay, we're gonna train my skills, apparently. Yeah, I definitely want to do some more G5 content on the channel. I just literally just run forward. Okay. Oh, we didn't see that. So I did a what does your favorite G4 character say about you, and I ended up doing an Equestria Girls version of that video as well, and I think I'm gonna do a G5 video for that. I don't expect him to perform very well because G5's not super popular. But that's definitely something I'd like to do, because I feel like G5 content is something you don't see a ton of. I'd like to talk about that. Unfortunately, yeah, G5 content doesn't perform super well, but, you know, my main enjoyment for making content is making stuff that I enjoy, so it is what it is. Let's see. Melting Glaceon says MLP live action, but is about Luna and Celestia young years until Nightmare Moon incident, like a prequel movie. Okay. Honestly, that's something I would have loved to see if G5 didn't get canceled. Is Pip crying?
What's wrong?
Like, that's such an interesting idea. And I think if we saw more...
My beautiful
Hold on,
billboard
I
has
feel
been
like I should pay
destroyed.
attention to the story, and then I'll
Pony
touch on that
would
point.
show like this.
Oh, no.
Outrageous. Maritime Bay is not.
Oh, shush, Sprout.
Who would do something like this?
Probably Sprout.
They're trying to ruin the event. We must find him.
It was probably you, Sprout.
Or her?
Oh,
Pony
what,
can
you think
be
it's
left
Zip? Okay.
unsuspected.
Yeah, I do think if we spent more time with G5, we could have seen more about the, like, Skyros Alicorn lore.
Every last pony in this area.
I'll ask around.
I think that would have been, like, much more interesting. But unfortunately, we didn't have time for that specifically. That's definitely something I would have liked to see, though. I think I touched on that in my G5 video, though I don't remember specifically. Let's see, Christina Sandage and Tails Sega both say hello. Thanks for coming to the stream.
Whoever did this has purple fur.
Purple fur, okay. Thanks so much for coming to the stream, guys. I really appreciate so many people tuning in.
Yummy smoothies.
Smoothie shop, isn't that my job? Let's see. Nah, some people go into a portal to Equestria, go to the Nether and pony jockey. I would laugh so much if Jack Black ended up in this movie with all the Minecraft movie memes. Do I step on this? What do I do here? I guess not. There's definitely something like in this. I don't know if this is the culprit. Maybe we come back once we've talked to the different ponies. Let's go find some more clues then.
Bridalwood silks and fashion.
Okay, that doesn't help me. Pip probably doesn't know anything. What about this colt?
The saboteur has a long blue mane.
Long blue mane and purple fur.
The suspect is a unicorn.
And a unicorn.
Got all the clues. Gotta go talk to Sprout.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like Izzy to me. I don't know, like maybe she just did this for funsies and didn't realize it would offend Pip.
detective work. A unicorn with purple fur and a long blue mane.
I mean, that's gotta be Izzy Moonbow.
I think it's clear who did this, Sonny.
No. Izzy would never do anything like that.
As a sheriff deputy, I'm
Oh,
afraid
shush,
I'll
Sprout.
have to arrest
Sprout's such a funny character. It's kind of a shame we
you.
don't
You
see
better
more of
find
him
before I do.
after the movie, but he's like so perfect in the
Right
movie.
about that. I have to find her.
Okay, so is this Izzy in here? No, I still can't talk to this guy? I don't know, I'm pressing all the buttons. But in the topic of the live action movie, I'm very intrigued to see what they do there. I highly doubt it's going to be any sort of like G6 or just reboot that's just ponies, because like why would you do live action for that? So it's probably gonna... Alright, we can talk to this guy.
Bridalwood
Nope.
silks and fashion.
I feel like it's definitely going to be like a Sonic type of thing where it's, you know, ponies come to the real world type of thing. That's the only reason I can think they would go for the live action. So most of the theories I've seen online talk about it being more like a G1 type of thing where there were humans with the ponies, and even I believe in G1 the ponies were part of Megan's imagination. So I think if they're gonna do... What's with these bunnies? What's with these bunnies? What are these noises?
I don't think they're gonna let me through.
Yeah, no, they're not. So I think if they're gonna do this type of live action movie, I would really like to see something like that. Either like a retelling of G1 with Megan, or like I've seen theories that Megan will be the mother of a new girl to show the time passing. I think that would be really cute. So I would be really happy to see something like that. So I guess like I'm not thinking it's gonna be very good, unfortunately, because live action movies like this tend not to be. The Minecraft movie I did not enjoy. Oh, here's Izzy. I'll talk to her in a second. So, like, I guess I would want it to be something more wholesome and like family like that with Megan, and really bring it back to the series history and tie that in. and make it more of a love letter to the series than just a cash grab, because unfortunately, I do feel like live action movies like that tend to become cash grabs. I'd much rather they do it as a love letter to the series. JetX47 says, I am convinced humans go to Equestria like Mario in Minecraft. That'd be very interesting. That's definitely a subversion of like the Sonic thing I'm expecting. That'd be very interesting. That would, I guess, be the thing with Megan if she goes to Ponyland. So I suppose, like, I guess my idea in this plot is that, like maybe the ponies come to her for help and then they go to Ponyland, or however it is in G1. I think, like, if there's gonna be a villain, I'd love to see, like, either Tyrek or Somnambula to bring it back to G1. I don't think we really have a shot at seeing Somnambula, just because the G4 incarnation of Somnambula is, like, a good pony. So I don't think they would want to mess up that image of her. So I think it's more likely they would do either Tyrek or just, like, Discord or Chrysalis to get the fans who liked them or remembered them. I saw a meme. Oh, crap. I can't platform, apparently. I saw a meme that, like, they're just going to be Discord for the sake of getting a fan favorite villain, and I really would hate if they did that just for that. Oh my gosh, I cannot platform.
Costumes for Maritime Bay Day.
So I would like to see Tyrek, I think. And I would be completely fine with seeing Somnambula as well, though I don't see it happening. So I guess Tyrek would be my opinion of something that I would want to happen. Let's see. Movie Megan. They are My Little Ponies. Yeah, absolutely. Pony Jockey, you are right, fun time. Mighty Sunset says, Friendship is Magic Season 7 is such a weird season to me. It felt like an end of an era before the 2017 film and the big changes. Yeah, it's so... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Carabelle and Friends. Yeah, Season 7's in a weird place because it's the only season without, like, an opening two-parter. It feels a little segmented, and then, unfortunately, the ending theme doesn't really go anywhere. The ending episodes, because, like, we bring the pillars back and they don't really do much. And then the 2017 film in Season 8 definitely changed that up with the school. So Season 7 is in a very weird place, I agree. Bring back the schmooze. Is this where I buy the paint?
Oh, hello. Were you looking for some paint?
I was looking for some paint. You were so right. I need pink paint, apparently.
Wonderful. And what do you have to trade?
Oh, I gotta... Oh my gosh, this is the trade episode?
Money is not allowed.
It's like trade ya. Let's see, I gotta trade Fluttershy into Servitude, right? But bring back the schmooze would be hilarious. I would be so down to see the schmooze as a lighthearted villain. Specifically the G1 schmooze, the purple one.
Shop is great, but if I could only try on one of those cool guard helmets.
Okay, this guy wants a guard helmet.
Maybe you could find one for me.
I'll go ask Zephyrwing.
Guard helmet it is. I'll find one.
Joker's okay, says OMG a stream. I'll be here lurking. Thanks so much for coming by, Joker. Really glad to see you. Okay, I gotta find that guard from earlier. Here he is.
My helmet? No way. Find some pony else.
Oh. Crud. What if I ask you again?
What? My helmet? No way. Find some pony else.
Okay, I gotta find his buddy, right? Because there's two Pegasus guards. In Make Your Mark. Well, they're probably in all of G5. I don't remember seeing them in New Generation though. I'm certain they're there. Ruthless Paper says Lurkers Unite. So glad to see you in the chat, Ruthless Paper. Glad to have another viewer in. Oh, here's someone. And yeah, I don't mind anyone who's a lurker.
It's under renovation. The factory is closed. It's under
Darn.
renovation.
I don't mind if you're lurking and not in the chat. I'm happy to have any viewers, and if you're enjoying this, that really means the world to me. Okay, what's this? Do I have to turn this off? Joker says, woo. Funtime XG says, I'm still wondering why Fluttershy still had bat teeth at the end of the Bats episode. I think it was just a gag. It's the type of thing where, like, I don't think it was meant to really lead anywhere. It was just for funsies. Oh, I gotta figure out how to get up here. Definitely a cute detail, and then it spawned a whole slew of headcanons. I never understood the whole Flutterbat, like, the love for Flutterbat. Like, it's cute. I never really got... Okay, I gotta figure out how to... maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I feel like if I can get this guy to leave their guard post, I might be able to get their helmet. Though I might have to look somewhere
The
else.
factory is closed. It's under renovation.
Because there's this button over here, and that's probably what I have to do. Maybe through here? I don't think you're supposed to struggle while playing this game. I think, like, this has got to be rated E for everyone. Maybe if I talk to this pony? No, it doesn't let me. We can look around for another guard and then come back to this. Also, the Legends theme in Season 7 was not handled well, in my opinion. It was introduced halfway through the season, and almost half of them was introduced in one episode. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I don't mind them being introduced in one episode for a few of them. Because, like, it might have gotten monotonous if we just saw episodes of them, like 6 whole episodes. But them being introduced halfway into the season definitely kind of comes out of left field. It's cool that you're not expecting them to, like, actually be real, but it definitely makes for a weird plot line. It's a kid's franchise, so I don't expect it to be hard. Me as well, which is why if I struggle with this game, it's gonna look kind of sad. Gaming Wiz, do I have a favorite G4 season? That's a great question that I've not thought about before. I have so much nostalgia for the first 3 seasons. That's what I grew up with. Season 4 definitely has the strongest through line.
Now, I got things to do.
And then 5 and 6 have Glimmy, who's, like, one of my all-time favorites. I think G4 is probably my favorite because you've got, like, when you've got the whole through line of the season, like, it really feels tied together as a whole unit of the show. Can I get up here on the roof, maybe? Let's see if I can get up here. Nope. So I definitely think G4, and then I also think it just has a lot of really solid episodes. You have, like, Philly Vanilli in that, which is really cute. So, like, even, like, the episodes that aren't related to the,
What? My
Oh, there's stairs over here.
No way. Find some pony else.
Oh, darn, you can't go up them. Oh, I'm struggling, guys. So I think Season 4 is probably my answer to that, but, I mean, I think probably the first 6 seasons are all, like, really well written. I don't mind the later ones. I definitely think 8 struggles a lot. I don't love the School of Friendship. Kitty Corn says, ooh, it's Maritime Bay Adventure. I love that game. Yeah, I've never played it before. And I have no idea. Oh, can I go in this manhole? Nope.
Play.
That's... Okay. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get through here. Let's see. Oh, is this butterfly showing me where to go? Wow, I'm being kind of a doofus. Let's follow the butterfly for a moment. I'll come back to chat after. Seems like the butterfly tells you where to go, which I... Oh, I went completely the wrong way. Oh, what's over here? Did I totally miss a third guard? Let's see. Oh, does this guy sell apparel?
What fabulous costume
Oh.
do I have for ya?
Well,
For a garden
I was reading way too much into that.
helmet. Such a good choice, yes. I do have one, but you want to trade.
Oh my gosh, this is literally trade,
Maritime
yeah.
Bay Day, and all I'm asking for is a fabulous
Okay. Fabulous red flower.
Red flower? Deal. I'll get you one.
Rowdy says, mentioning Glimmy, should she have been an alicorn? Okay, that's a loaded question. Oh, go away, bunnies. They lock you in place when you're near them. I guess, like, character development aside,
Let me through.
I don't think she should have been one because the fandom would have had thoughts on that. Twilight becoming an alicorn divided the fan base, and the fan base already didn't love Glimmy, so her being an alicorn, unfortunately, I think would have really aggravated some of the
You
fans.
need a red flower? I'll trade you anything.
Anything, don't say
I
that.
wish I could, but I traded my red flowers away. But I do have red flower seeds planted in these pots.
Well, I could
Okay.
use magic to grow them. If you're okay.
Yeah, I love, like...
More than okay. Please try.
I saw, like, fan art at one point of, like, Sunset Shimmer becoming an alicorn and being the princess of the day, and then Twilight Sparkle being the princess of the night. as like a replacement to Luna and Celestia, and I think it would have been really cool to see like dual rulers continue instead of Twilight doing it all herself. I don't know if Glimmy would work great as like a dual ruler. She might be more of a Cadence type of like secondary princess. I would have been fine with her being at an Alicorn as she was Twilight's student, but I do understand it probably was for the best that she wasn't. And if they weren't as scared to bring Sunset Shimmer into the main series, I would have liked to see that too. Oh, where am I bringing this? I'm bringing this to... Izzy? No, the paint shop. I think our Goat Chancellor Naysay should have been an Alicorn. Really? I've never seen anyone with that opinion. I'd love to see your reasoning for that.
Look at that.
Season 6 is underrated in my opinion. There's a lot of really creative and interesting plots. Oh gosh, now I'm thinking. So season 6 is Glimmy's first season in the main show, and I really like To Wear It Back Again is one of my favorite finales. I really love To Wear It Back Again. I love Starlight Glimmer. Obviously, she's my channel mascot. She's one of my favorite characters, and I think her arc coming together there is really cool. I definitely love season 6 for that. Do I like Make Your Mark or Tell Your Tale better? So I actually have not really seen a lot of Tell Your Tale. Oh, shush, Pep. Make Your Mark's by far my favorite of the two. I just prefer story content like that the most. Because that's more similar like G4 in a story sense. I don't think Tell Your Tale is bad. It's exactly what it is, and if you're going into it with that expectation, you're not going to have a problem with it. If you're going to Tell Your Tale expecting it to be anything more, then I can understand why it would be so disliked. But it's also, it's if you don't watch it, you know, you're not missing out on anything, so I don't think it's a problem to have. Alright, let's see what Sprout's thinking.
Have you found Izzy yet?
Yes, I found her.
Hasn't done anything wrong.
We'll see about that. Something smells fishy here.
Okay, Sprout, whatever you'd like to say. What a guy. Let's see, how can I get up here? Honestly, this game's very interesting so far. I'm not crazy about the controls, though I don't think I was expecting much more for a game like this. I would really love if I had free reign of the camera, because I don't. I keep going to the right stick to try and move the camera, but it doesn't let me, and that's really aggravating me, because I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet recently, and I'm so used to the free camera control and that. I think Shining Armor should have been granted Alicorn Hood or something similar that Sunset Shimmer achieved with the wings. That's an interesting take, and honestly,
You can't go to Town Park until you get the Maritime Bay
okay,
Day
let me pause the game for a moment to chat on this. Shining Armor's a very bizarre character because he's introduced as like the Royal Guard captain, but then you don't see a lot of feats from him other than like his force field in his main episode, in his debut episode, and I feel like that's because they didn't want to undershine Cadence, but I would have liked to see more of that. I don't think he necessarily needs to be an Alicorn as long as we see him do more, but I also think it would have been really cool to have a Stallion as an Alicorn. Unfortunately, I don't think they were really... Like, bronies were a thing in Season 2, but they weren't popping off until, like, as that season was running. So the episode was definitely written before that boom, so I don't think they were, like, that crazy about having a Stallion character in the spotlight yet with that in mind.
Did you find out who ruined my billboards?
I did not, Pip.
Actually, no.
Oh well, it looks beautiful.
Okay, Pip.
That's what matters.
Pip's just skipping over that? Okay.
The crowd is here, but something is missing. Primrose, my backup dancer.
Thing is,
There can be no dance show with no
that makes the Sparkle family basically a royal family of
Where
sorts.
should I look?
But again, Celestia and Luna are sisters. That's very interesting that you mentioned that they would be like they would all be royals because you get the two Sparkles in Cadence. You wouldn't want like nepotism allegations from that, so maybe it would be weird. Oh, it tells you right in the corner what we're looking for. Okay, that's where that guy in the box was. Oh, maybe the dancer was scared and graffitied it so that they wouldn't have to go on. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I saw this guy like 20 minutes ago.
Hey,
that you, Primrose? Oh, no. Primrose is gone. Poof.
I don't recognize Primrose. I wonder if they were in G5.
It's you, Primrose.
Oh, this is not the culprit.
It's me. But I can't go to the show.
Oh, I think she was in. Yeah, she was in
Is something
Bridalwood, I
wrong?
believe.
It's just that I have nothing pretty to wear.
Do I have to make you an outfit?
I'll find some clothes for you. Would you do that for me? I need 3 pieces.
Oh, so needy, Primrose.
Consider it done.
I do like a lot of the G5 side casts, and it's really a shame that we don't see more of them because like G4 goes on for a while, and you get like a lot of like this really big side cast built up to the point where you can have. Oh, look at that logo, Z height. That's really funny. You can have episodes with just side characters. I mean, like there's a season 8 or 9 episode where it's like Terramar, Silverstream, Maud, Mudbriar, Glimmy, Trixie, and Sunburst, right? And that's like one of my favorite episodes because it's just like this really fun side cast. And unfortunately with G5, we just didn't have enough time to build up the side cast. I think like it would have been really cool to see that because you've got like Pips. Oh, this is what I'm going to. Like some of Pip's like friends at Main Melody and these other side characters. It would have been really cool to see more of. Even Primrose, who I don't recognize.
Now you can perform at the show. But I can't. No. I can't.
Oh my gosh, Primrose.
Why not? Because. What if he doesn't like these? He?
We're trying to impress a man? Oh.
Who else?
Primrose, why are we trying to impress a man? You are so much more than that.
I see. But
It's just not into fashion like that.
he's not. Are you sure?
Don't forget our goat Lyran Bonbon.
He's more into hurting
Yeah, absolutely. Because you've got like the I guess the side characters like Sunburst that are like still relevant, and then you've got the background ponies like Lyra and Bonbon
Why?
and Dr. Hooves and Derpy who
Perfect just the way you are.
like totally background and don't do anything.
All you
And
need to be
we have like all this lore built up for them and their stories that are there, and I think that's so interesting and something that can really be only accomplished with a fandom so big. It's really a testament to G4's popularity to have characters like that are so popular.
Smoothie to spare. I guess that'd be a good excuse.
Okay, we're getting you a smoothie now.
Loves pumpkin spice.
Hey, pumpkin spice is coming back soon. I have a family member that works at a Starbucks, and she was telling me they're getting their pumpkin spice in soon, which is really exciting because I mean pumpkin spice lattes. That's fall for me. Slice of Life episode 100 was such a gift for the fans. Absolutely. Yeah, it's right here.
Hey there, my smoothie cart's
I love Slice of Life. It's one of the greatest MLP episodes because it does so much for the fans, and I really like that for everything it does. I'm blanking off the top of my head, but I gotta get the cream. Come on. But I talked a bit more about how much I liked that episode in my influential episodes ranking video. Oh, that's why there's pumpkins everywhere. I really enjoy Slice of Life, and it would have been cool to see like maybe 1 or 2 more characters delving into those secondaries, but just to have one is more than like other shows like this would have gone. I think that's really impressive of it.
perfect.
I think Lyra and Bonbon proposed in an episode. Yeah, they absolutely did. I think I mentioned that in my facts video. I believe it's the Big Mac proposal episode. You see it in the background, so it must have been wedding season in Ponyville that day. And then you see a snippet of them getting married in the newspapers in the ending of the end. DJ Pone 3 is goated, absolutely. I'm actually working on a video about her right now. It's not the next video that's coming out. I'm thinking it'll be maybe the second week of August I'll get that one out. I just recorded it, but my editing cycle takes me a while, and this one's definitely going to be a longer one. But definitely keep on the lookout if you want some obscure DJ Pone 3 lore. Get some get your notifications on for that one. Ray MMA the Pegasus says, "Hello, Glimmer Time. I have a question for you." Absolutely, shoot away. I love like being on stream and being able to answer questions from you guys. Please, if you have any questions about the channel or anything about me, I would love to answer. It's so nice being able to chat one-on-one with chat with you guys.
Encouraging me to be myself.
All right, Primrose.
It's always the best thing you can be. And remember, he loves bunnies.
He does love bunnies.
Bunnies, yes. Can you take these clothes to Pip?
Do you think Starlight Glimmer and Rainbow Dash needed one episode or more together? That's an interesting duo. I feel like Glimmer, you don't see her a ton with the main 6 individually. She bonds with Twilight and she bonds with Trixie, and then like Maud. So it would have been interesting, like in season 6, because in season 6, people are already like not sure if they like Glimmer being in the main cast. So it would have been cool to give her an episode with like each of the main 6 and build that up.
And now you need me to find a dancer for you, right? No.
So I would have liked to see
Well,
oh, they're not making me dance, are they?
you'll be fabulous. Are you ready to
Okay, hold on. Let me answer this question, and then we'll hop into the dancing minigame, I guess. Yeah, I think it would have been really cool to see Glimmer and the other main 6 members have episodes together. So her and Dash absolutely could have had something, some sort of like exploring episode, like adventure-based.
Showtime, Philly. Get dressed. There's no time to wait.
They could have even used the cutie map for stuff like that, too. I think the Sparkle 7... Oh, gosh. What am I doing here? I think the Sparkle 7, the 200th episode, a lot. The fact they had the main 6 voices, right, cool ideas. Yeah, that's such an interesting, and some... Oh, I can get dope glasses? Alright. Yeah, glowing up. Sure. How would the episode go with Starlight and Dash? Yeah, I think maybe an adventure-based episode if we're leading into Dash and like building up a friendship between them. Let's see. Oh, I can't unlock that. I guess like an adventure-based, you could have the cutie map call them somewhere, and like they could be a good duo. Like maybe they're going spelunking and Dash is the more adventurous one, and Starlight can light the way. Something to that effect. Definitely would have been interesting to build up that type of relationship.
3, 2, 1.
Oh god, it's a rhythm game. Okay. Chat, I'm ignoring you for a second while I figure out how to play this. Is this with the D-pad? Oh wow, I'm not great at rhythm games despite my 8 years in concert band at like high school and college and stuff. Oh wow, I can't do this. Okay. To be fair, I can like hardly hear the song. Wow, okay, that was pathetic. I have Project Diva on the Switch, which I play occasionally, but I'm not very good at it. I've been thinking about getting the like Hatsune Miku fitness boxing game. I haven't been able to bring myself to buying it yet. Okay, I think if I do this game again, I'm gonna have to turn up the volume on my end. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. The volume levels on the stream are different than the ones I'm getting on my end, so might have to turn this up. I don't think this is a song from the show, though. This might have been original for the game. I can see the chat moving out of the corner of my eye. I swear I will be responding to you guys after this minigame. But getting my face off of the screen for this is not going to be a good idea. Would have been cool if they did like glowing up for this, because I think that's Pip's most iconic song. Honestly, in Make Your Arc, she's got that like Gotta Find What's Missing song, like for one of the detective episodes, which I feel like is one of the more underrated songs in Make Your Mark. Like the G5 music's definitely a step back from G4, but I enjoyed that one. The full version on Spotify is in my playlists. the yay sound effect is sending me. Oh, is this glowing up? I mean, that's what they're saying, but that's not... Like, the lyric is glowing up, but I don't think this is the glowing up from the movie. We done? Okay. The whole sibling supreme thing with the stars on the board shows that Twilight had the least dysfunctional family of the main 6. Yeah, definitely. Favorite 2017 movie character? Oh, guys, I do not like the 2017 movie.
Look at those moves, Sonny. I didn't
That
know
was
you had it in you.
That was I think my second video on the channel, just complaining about that movie.
As token of appreciation, here
Capper's
you go.
fine. I'll say Capper. I would have preferred if he wasn't an anthropomorphic cat. I think that really messes up the races of the show. I would have liked to see him as a different species, maybe as a griffin.
Look for magic mirrors. Use them with this button to dress up for any occasion.
But he's fine. I can't think of anyone else who really stood out to me. I know Tempest is very popular. Unfortunately, she didn't really do it for me. Is this a scarf? I don't need anything here. I think we need the swag glasses, though. We'll make that our outfit. Double Name says, hi, thanks so much for joining the chat, Double Name. Glad to see you here. Melton Glaceon says, I like how all ponies have normal episodes. Meanwhile, Daring Dupla is just Indiana Jones. Absolutely. She's just a giant trope, and she's really funny like that.
Sorry, Sonny, but I can't let you in without the Maritime Bay Day badge.
I'm going to have to follow the
Your
butterfly. I have
competition is
no
very
idea what we're doing
serious
right
and
now.
official. Find a magic mirror and put the
I know this might be a strange question, but why do you think Sci-Twi has a gray hoodie? Oh, I need that badge on. Do you mean like in her first appearance? I think it's because they want her to look mysterious because we don't know who she is at the start. So she pulls the hoodie over her face.
Look at you.
Mighty Sunset says, I recommend the Art of Equestria book. It's very interesting. I have not read that before. I'm going to keep that in mind. It might be fun to read that. It might be fun to check that out or maybe even do a video on it. Town Park, we got a new location and a
And here we
cutscene.
are. Everything ready for the herding? What?
Are you okay?
What is wrong here?
Billboard!
Doesn't look so bad.
Wow.
Look at my deed. It's sabotage. We have to.
I honestly have no idea what Pony's doing this because I
Who's gonna ruin
have no
Maritime Bay Day so
reason to
bad?
believe it's Izzy.
Did I hear detective work? I love detecting.
Oh, we finally have Zip in here. Hello, Zip.
Shouldn't you be at the Flight University?
Every pony is more into tanning, it seems.
How the heck's a pony gonna
Plus, find
tam?
those witnesses, which is way more fun. Ask around. Some
Yeah,
pony
Zip's
busts
probably my
can happen.
Zip's maybe my second favorite G5 character because Izzy's #1. But I really like Zip, like her whole character. I really would have loved to see the series get finished and see her step into a leadership role and accept the throne. That's something I talk about in my G5 wish list. Because I think you have such an interesting story there. Oh, what does this star do? We're gonna have to fix this bridge later. I would have loved to see more of Zip.
Pegasus. Strange.
Oh, what is this? We're doing the Mare Duel plotline
Bright white
where they
fur.
change up. Okay, now this one's gonna look like Zip. I gotcha. They're recycling G4 plots for this. It's kind of funny. Lore accurate hits. What with the teeth? That's kind of funny. How do I get up here? JetX47 says, I have to eat dinner right now. Was great catching the stream. Might tune back. No worries at all. I hope you enjoy your meal.
Short pink and blue mane? That's all the clues, but... Phew.
Okay, so I might have to go find Sprout, but let's platform around a bit. See what we can find. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I can make that jump. I gotta... The jump physics in this are not great. Yeah, I have no idea how to make that. Who's my favorite villain in My Little Pony?
We have all the
That's a great
clues.
question.
But that description,
That's you, Zip.
I wasn't even here.
Let me think on that. I think, like, I really like the characters that really challenge the main 6, like,
No, you won't.
in terms of, like, their friendship and so on. Oh, shush, Sprout. Like, Discord is such a good villain, and Chrysalis, too. I think Starlight, like, I like overall for her entire character arc, so I don't think I'd say she's my favorite villain. I'd probably say Chrysalis. I think she's the best that, like, stays through as a villain the entire time. So I would say
I
Chrysalis.
like the horns on Hitch. It's quite a work of art.
Okay, Izzy.
Yeah, but I think we should unicycle it a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Flim and Flan are good villains. Honestly, I think they are like kind-hearted by the end. Like
All right. I'll get some.
in the casino episode, you can see like that there are worse people.
Paint the black
Oh my gosh. Like there are worse ponies than Flim and Flam, and while they are very selfish, they're not
Yellow
awful.
I could trade you some. Yeah. I'm making this fruit salad, but I need some ingredients.
What do you need?
Could you fetch me some apples and pears?
I'll go get them.
All right, fetch quest number 80, right? What's your favorite two-parter episode? It's a good question. Really, there's no one at the fruit stand? Okay. Let's see. I think To Where and Back Again is the one I always come back to.
Awesome.
I think that really like brings Glimmer's whole arc really full circle. And is really what cemented her as a favorite character of mine. So right now I would say To Where and Back Again is my favorite two-parter, though I love a lot of them. Let's see where I can find these. I'm trying to think like all of the Glimmer two-parters, for example, like her introduction and then her reformation are really well written as well. But even like the G4 or the episode 4 two-parters. What am I saying? The season 4 two-parters. I mean, here's our fruit stand, but I can't just grab any. It might be in the other area. Or I guess the butterflies tell me to go this way. Oh, here's pears.
Great. One more to go.
Okay, maybe there's an apple tree nearby. Can look around for. Cozy Glow needed more screen time and her backstory never told, but does that just make her her? Cozy Glow's an interesting character. I see what they were going for with like the backdoor villain. I think it would have been more of a shock if they didn't like kind of hint towards it in her episodes. But I don't mind Cozy Glow. Backstory would have been nice. To see in season 9 though.
A real big one.
But a lot of MLP villains actually don't have backstories. Glimmer's one of the only ones who does. I think like Chrysalis does, but like in the comics. What am I doing now? Where's the butterfly? Am I getting paint?
There's a pumpkin patch not far from
Oh, he
Ask
wants
for the
pumpkins.
biggest one.
Okay. Charlie says, "Hi, Glim." Hey, Charlie. Thanks for coming in. Mighty Sunset says, "My favorite two-parter is Candlelight Wedding." Absolutely.
Sunny,
Oh, I gotta use my Earth Pony magic.
But it's still growing. Could you use your
Yeah,
magic
Candlelight
on it?
Wedding is phenomenally written. It works so well because you don't know these characters beforehand, and you're able to tell a really cool plot. And it's like one of the first times you really see like G. Oh, that's big. It's one of the first times you really see G4 do like these big character things, and introductions and full plot lines. It's like one of the first like big new character introductions.
Gracious. That's some pumpkin filly.
So I'm a big fan of Candlelight Wedding. One of my IRLs, that's her favorite MLP episode as well. It's very popular within the fandom, and I cannot blame them for that.
Great.
Let's see, Kitty Corn and Charlie say they also love Candlelight Wedding. Absolutely, it's so popular in the fandom, and for great reason. It introduced some beloved characters, has some really good twists. I love how these are just the normal renders of the characters. King Sombra has 3 backstories: Mirror World Prince Sombra, Canon King Sombra, and IDW King Sombra. Meanwhile, Cozy Glow gets nothing.
Well,
I really need to get around to reading the comics. I know Sombra has a whole Reformation arc in the comics, which I would love to read. So that's definitely on my to-do list. I think CXCD did an episode on that. He's a channel I see pop up occasionally. Oh, that's how we get here. So I might have to watch that video or just read the comics myself. Hasbro did G5 dirty. I wholeheartedly agree. I really wish it wasn't canceled and we got to see more of it. Alas, here we are. I think I can reach this. Oh my gosh, I reached and then I fell. Let's try that again. very intrigued to see what they do with G6 because like G5 deserves so much more, and it really is a shame we weren't able to see that fully come through because they had a vision for this, you know. You know, maybe there could have even been a third Nintendo Switch game about Bridalwood. We have almost 1,000 star bits. What is this, Mario Galaxy? Have you seen the unfinished Tell Your Tale episodes? Unfortunately, I have not. Tell Your Tale is probably the part of G5 that I'm the least familiar with. I haven't even seen most of Tell Your Tale. I've seen very few parts of it. But that's something I'd like to see at some point. I also just want to watch the final Tell Your Tale episodes because that's kind of where G5 finishes. And I haven't been able to see that. Because I think they do a lot of stuff there that really I wish was finished. Let's see. Is this where I'm supposed to go for the herding competition? Looks like it. Did you know that MLP is getting a live action movie? Yes, we talked about a bit of that earlier in the stream. We might come back to that. Rowdy says, should they have done a Nightmare Rarity episode? She was quite interested in the comics. Yeah, that's another part of the comics I haven't interacted with, but I'd love to see. Main characters becoming villains for a moment is such a fun trope. It's part of why Saitwai is my favorite character in Equestria Girls. I love Saitwai. I made a whole video about her. And, oh, that's a bouncy flower, huh? And you even have episodes like Putting Your Hoof Down where Fluttershy becomes kind of an antagonist. And it would have been very interesting to see like that for Rarity or any other main 6 member. So that would have been really cool. Season 2 of Tell Your Tale is really good. Yeah, I absolutely believe you on that. I might have to check that out sometime.
You already knew me, Zoom. Remember?
Unimportant details, cadet.
Okay, buddy.
Here for a review of your motor skills.
My motor skills, me oh my.
Your prowess in the advanced
Tell Your Tale Season 1 has 70 episodes, which is crazy.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to do a Season 2 when they could have just kept going and just have it be some big episode count, but I'm not familiar enough with Tell Your Tale to really know why.
2, 1, go!
Why is Izzy the one introducing the thing? That's really funny. Let's see, there's 25 this time. Let's see how this game goes. Oh wow, apparently I do not know how to control this. Luckily we're just retracing the steps we did before, and the time. Oh whoa, I missed one. The timer seems very generous. All right, yeah, I had 60 seconds to spare. I'm impressed. Thank you, Zoom.
Here's your reward.
What do I get?
Those are my rollerblades. I was looking
How'd this guy get my
You
rollerblades?
are most welcome.
Is this finally my running shoes? Can I move fast now? We actually get an evil version of Twilight in comics too, aside from Mirror World.
You can equip your
Evil
rollerblades
6.
by pressing this button.
Oh, I should check this.
If
Just
you want to slow down, you can take
okay, I got it. Trixie version that appears in comic about Princess Iris. Oh, I'd love to check that out. I think that trope's really cool. The PETA Gala would have been amazing to see finished. What is that? Is that the same PETA as like the Animal Society? I'm not familiar with that. Is this where Hitch wanted me?
Something odd is happening with the animals. 3 crabs have crawled out of the beach all the way here.
Wow.
Could you herd them here so I can keep an eye on them?
Maybe they just want to
Bunnies
enjoy
follow
Maritime
me.
Bay
Crabs will
Festival.
follow you around instead. You need to avoid puddles of mud. Crabs love hiding in them.
Oh, okay. You go, Hitch. Are these piles of mud? Yay, I got the rollerblades. Yeah, that's exciting, apparently. Okay, so they won't go through the piles of mud, I see. Gotta bring them around. Okay, yeah, these basically are the running shoes from Pokemon. Tell Your Tale Season 2 was originally going to have 48 episodes and 3 specials until they cut it just 23 and 1 special because about half it got canceled. That's such a shame because I believe like all of it was written or at least planned. And like right now we're in this drought of MLP content. We're not seeing anything. So would it have hurt them to just release this stuff? Like at least the specials would have been really cool to see. It's a really big shame. And I really hope like G6 is able to be its own thing and not hide within the shadows of G4 like so many oh, come back here, crab. Did he go back to the oh darn. The thing about the skates, they're much faster, but they're a bit harder to control. So maybe I should take off the skates for this guy. McSnips a lot or whatever. Okay. We'll go through here. Bring him to... That makes 3.
Awesome, Sonny. You are pretty good at this.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically just a point-and-click adventure game, so... Most of the episodes had animatics and some were animated. Such a shame, like, that season was pretty much ready to go, and they just didn't do it. Like, I can't imagine the point of not releasing the fully finished ones.
Crabs will hide in the mud puddles. Watch out for those. Are you ready?
Alright, let's do this minigame.
But there's no way you'll ever beat my record.
Would be funny if G6 is actually a remastered version of G1. Honestly, I would be fine with that. Like, just because it's unique and not just G4 again.
One, go!
I think I'd rather G6 be original and have... Oh, the crabs come here, the bunnies... Okay. And have, like, the G1 remake stick to the movie, I think would be my preference. But I would be really cool to visit G1 again and see characters like Megan go on and so on, because G1 was much before my time. I'm not familiar with it at all, and I've never seen it. But I know a lot of like just staples of Pony, started. I mean, that's where the show started. So I think it'd be really cool to revisit that for nostalgia for a lot of people. Like Tyrek was very intimidating for that one as well, so that would have been very cool to see. All right, let's get all these bunnies into their dens. Oh, come on, buddy. Bro, where are you? Come on, there we go. This reminds me a lot of, if any of you guys ever played, like, the Club Penguin mini games and stuff, because there was one where it was, like, Puffle Roundup. It was pretty much the same thing. That was my childhood. I loved Club Penguin. Love Club Penguin. Oh, I'm drinking my water. I didn't want to miss time on the game for that. Okay. Let's get these crabs in here. Honestly, like, this game's very simple, but I wasn't expecting, like, anything more than that. I am enjoying this very much. It might be Camp Cutie marked because Hasbro wants the marketable 3. So I saw the concepts for Camp Cutie mark. I unfortunately am really disappointed by that if that happens. If they want to do, like, a lighthearted show about, like, ponies earning their cutie marks, that's cute. I can get behind that. I just really didn't like how it was, like, carbon copies of the main 6 again. Like, if they're gonna bring back the main 6 because they're marketable, I'd rather them, like, keep the general designs and do something new. Kind of like, for example, like, Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie are in Gen 3, but they, like, just by name. Because in G4, they get reimagined. Rainbow Dash goes from the fashion pony to being, like, more of an adventurous pony. And I'd much rather, like, if they want to bring back Pinkie and Dash and Twilight, I'd much rather they reinvent them like that. And it's fine if they want to keep the names, but I'd rather them do something brand new with the characters, such as, like, when they reinvented Dash and Pinkie Pie to an extent going into G4. Or even, like bring back some G1 characters instead, like, bring back, like, Posey, or is it Moondancer who was in, like, Megan's story? Oh, wow, time ran out fast. JetX47 says, buy our toys. Unfortunately, like, that's the whole point of MLP. So as much as I love the story and I love analyzing that and watching these fun characters, unfortunately, like, that's always, they're gonna pick the marketable move. Which is very, very much a shame.
Alright, maybe I'm a tiny bit impressed.
I knew it.
The art style is cute, but I'd rather have new characters. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It was cute. But I would have loved to see more.
This time.
Furious rabbits have ganged up in Main Street.
Furious rabbits, me oh
They're
my.
blocking the entrance to Beach Cove.
Are you a fan of any of the grim darks, such as Rainbow Factory, Apple Sleep Experiment, or Parallel Worlds from Scribbler Productions? I'm not familiar with any of those. I believe those are fan series, I think. But I'm not really familiar with that side of the fandom, so I would love to
See about those bunnies.
check that out at some time, just see what it's like. But yeah, I'm not familiar with any of those, unfortunately.
Wrong way. Main
I'm
Street
sorry,
is in the
Sprout.
opposite direction.
My favorite MLP fan fiction is Cupcakes. Is that one of the like creepypastas? I feel like I've seen that, and it was a little scarring. I might be thinking of something else though. Oh, we went all the way around. I see. Yeah, here's where we were. Okay, gotta head down here. I haven't interacted with a ton of MLP fan fiction. I definitely I've talked about my own ideas in videos, but I haven't really watched a ton or read anything, so that might be interesting. I've seen all of Friendship is Witchcraft, which was something, and then I've seen the Skunks videos on like Bride of Discord and Son-in-Law of Discord, or rather Daughter of Discord, which were interesting. JetX47 says, I haven't watched a lot of G5. Is Sprout still an op at the end? So Sprout's a villain of the movie. He's just kind of a doofus who gets power and it goes to his head. Afterward, he's not a villain. He is like a deputy or a sheriff, and he does like hope to do like help out. But I guess he's a little childish. He's not the brightest in those directions. I was not paying attention. Sprout just kind of disappears. Yeah, he does. I love Witchcraft, Sweetie Bot. Oh, absolutely. Sweetie Bot's hilarious. Definitely some of the Witchcraft jokes have aged, like, pretty horribly. And, it happens. It's a product of its time. But, like Sweetie Bot is so funny. And then, like, people are, like, making real Sweetie Bots. It's just such a silly joke that comes out of nowhere. But, if we want to pretend Sweetie Belle's a robot, I can get behind that. Maybe these bunnies are the culprits?
Marcel, and he has requests. He says they've hijacked the road and won't budge until they get what they want.
Oh my gosh, we have to... This like, gang boss rabbit. I want G6 to be completely original, new world, characters and lore. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I'd be fine if they even did away with Equestria, went back to, like, Ponyland from G1, just changed it up like that. I just want to see something original, and I know it's going to be Twilight Sparkle again, and I don't want that. Like, I feel like MLP as a franchise, you can do a lot of interesting stuff with. So I'd love to see, like, some brand new characters, and really, it's a shame we couldn't have just stuck with G5.
Of course, but they are delicate. You'll have to deliver it fast, or it'll go to waste before you can say hoofness.
Oh dear, this is timed.
Are you ready for it?
Let's go.
I doubt this is too fastly timed. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's obstacles. Okay, come on. Oh, with the way the camera is, you can't even like see them when they're coming up. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Whoops. I guess it's better to dodge these. Okay, here we go. Friendship is Witchcraft was hilarious. Absolutely. Like, I mean, you gotta get past some of the, like, Oh, I'm wearing cool shades. You gotta get past, like, some of the, like, humor that's aged poorly. But it's really cute. It's funny. And you've got, like, some original songs that are... It's really cool to see the fandom be able to do that. I mean, as messed up as it is, it'll be okay. The song is like actually a bop. I really love that song. Definitely don't listen to that if you don't want to be scarred though. Wanting to bring back G4 characters is pointless because those characters still get merch. Yeah, I can't, they're still just as marketable, and if they keep G4 on Netflix, what's the point? I mean, like, I think U2s or something is doing G4 plushies right now. I was at Hot Topic the other day. I saw DJ Pone 3 shirts. Like, people are still buying these. There's literally a human in the music video. What music video? I must have forgotten what we were talking about. Gypsy Bard is still on my playlist. Yeah, like obviously like the humor with that one has aged questionably. But like there's like a clean version on YouTube where they censor that with like a tambourine sound, and I think that's really cute. I can sing that entire song in one fell swoop. I know the entire thing. It'll be okay. Oh, it'll be okay as a human in the music video. Yes, it does. It's really funny. Maybe that was the precursor to Equestria Girls.
Hitch needs my help with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find balloons. Talking about Sweetie Bob made me realize Sweetie Belle definitely has Toon Force, like Pinkie Pie in Discord. Have you seen her doing any normal magic? Yeah, Sweetie Belle actually has like really advanced magic for a filly in this show. It's kind of funny. I haven't noticed any other balloons around. Oh, here's one. I guess I'm not doing too great.
Where have I seen this one before?
Wow, there's a typo. Lowercase I. Oh, here's one. I'm stuck. Okay.
And 3. I'll go take these to him.
There we go. They originally greenlit a 3rd season of Tell Your Tale, but it was canceled along with the season 4. Oh, such a shame. Like, I didn't even like watch Tell Your Tale, but like if they had these ideas, like, would have been nicer to see them.
And that's it, you extortionist.
Extortionist, that's funny. Bro just wanted to fly away with his smoothie. Okay.
Did he really just leave his friends behind?
Wow, what a meanie.
I don't think he has any real friends, Sonny.
I spotted a lowercase Equestria earlier too. Wow.
You can always count.
I mean, like, I know this game is like this is shovelware. It was spat out to get some money. But unfortunately, yeah, it would have been nice if they put a bit more effort.
Probably check out Zip's flight school in Beach Cove.
Guess we're going to Beach Cove. The loading screen being the Owen pony is kind of funny.
Welcome to Wings, Maritime Bay's famous flight school.
Some pony is excited.
This was all my mom's idea.
Of course.
Don't ask me to be ecstatic about it.
Yeah, this feel like I don't get why people compare Zip to Dash so much. Like, obviously, like Zip is a good flyer and she does enjoy it, but that's not her whole thing. Right now, she's like, I'm not doing this because I want to. Her storyline seems to be much more about accepting like her throne and like her familial obligations.
I'll wait for you by the takeoff runway.
I would have liked to see more of that.
So going to earn those wings.
Okay, Sonny. Let's see what this is. This is about. So this is the beach area, I believe. Let's unicycle this. I'm trying to see, like, I kept getting like notifications that like I unlocked Pip or unlocked Izzy, but I think it was like for the mini games. I don't think I can change into them. I believe let's see, I can equip my wings later. Oh, that's cute. It's like the cutie mark scarf. Oh, no, that's just a scarf. Okay. What was I saying? I believe the second Switch game, you can play as all the characters, and then Misty's in that one because it happens a little bit later. I might have to try that game at some point if I can find it in another bargain bin. I think it more so stems around both having tomboyish personalities, although ones that I feel are really different. Yeah. Oh, is that Izzy's hat from You'll Fit Right In music video? That's hilarious. I agree. Like they have they have small similarities. Oh, it's so cute, the Cove. But I agree, just because like they're both like not super feminine, that doesn't mean they have to be compared. Like, it's definitely interesting. Although this is such a cute environment. I wish they did a Return to the Alternate Universe Glimmy created. The Somber World and Nightmare Moon World had so much potential. I don't know if they would have been able to like explain the lore for that, because technically they're not alternate universes, they're alternate timelines, and since they fixed the timelines, those theoretically just don't happen anymore. That's the type of thing I could have seen being explored in a comic, though, because they did AUs in the comics. So that would have been really cool to see. Kitty Corn says the Cutie Mark was such a great two-parter. I totally agree. Let's see. I think we're going to do this Flight Academy minigame, and after that, we're probably going to call the stream an end, because we've been going for about an hour and a half.
Cadet start
So let's see what this is. Let's see what this obstacle course is.
One step closer to new
Capitalism Equestria was a bop. Are you talking about Flim and Flam's world? That's kind of funny.
That's the spirit.
G5 main 6 and G4 main 6 are only similar if you haven't watched G5. Absolutely. I think a lot of the complaints about G5 come for people who like really aren't giving it the time of day. And there are absolutely complaints about G5 that are valid and I agree with, but unfortunately a lot of it are just people who are kind of obsessed with G4 and don't want to see it go. Whereas, you know, if they kept milking G4, it would have lost a lot of its charm. So it is a shame that opinions like that prevail in the public mindset. But it happens. Oh, whoa, okay, this isn't great. Good thing the timer's so lenient. I can see chat scrolling, but I'll have to look after I finish the minigame. I can't see right now. Where do we go next here? Come on. Pinky and Izzy are both the silly ones, and Zip and Rainbow are both the fast ones. That's it. And even then, like, there's more differences to them, but, like, yeah, the archetypes are somewhat similar.
I hope you fly better than the last one.
He kept falling into the
Falling
ocean.
into the ocean.
Okay, where's this flight thing? Over here? Oh.
If there's a criminal, we'll be watching closely. But the criminals seem to be a unicorn.
I'm just trying to find the flight minigame, guys.
How can I know you won't protect your own, huh?
Wow,
The
Sprout.
Pegasus was not a crime
Wow,
line.
Sprout, we're doing racism now.
All
Rowdy
good
says this
guys
was so much
unicorn
fun and went
justice,
great.
sir.
Had a fun time. Thanks for doing this. Absolutely. I'm
Another
obviously...
vandalism. The Flight
Oh,
Academy
dear.
mural has been vandalized.
Okay, we might have to call it here if there's another side quest for the Flight Academy.
We must.
Find the witnesses.
But yeah, like,
Exactly.
this was really fun to do. I will definitely be doing this again. I can't promise a specific schedule, but there's still a lot of this game to be played, so I'll be back for that. Let's save here and just chat a bit before I close the game and pause the stream.
Play.
So, Kitty Corn says Hitch and Fluttershy are both the animal ones. Yeah, but you have like Hitch as being like more detectives. Like, yeah, like there's one similarity that like the G5 haters see, and then there's so much more to them. JetX47 says, I agree. Sunny, I feel, is more of an average Joe character than Twilight. Only differences between her and an average pony is how driven she is. Yeah, I really like Sunny. She's an interesting main character, very different than Twilight, because she's like this activist type, which is really cool in like a friendship-based world, and I really love seeing that. We're gonna call the stream in maybe 2 minutes. I just want to chat a bit about what we're gonna be seeing from the channel soon, and what you guys can look forward to in the coming days and weeks. So we have a video coming out on Friday. It's the longest video on the channel so far, and it's the first collab on the channel with 2 other friends in the community. So definitely take a look out for that. It's gonna be Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. And I'm really excited to release that. It's an unscripted video. It's long form, and it's something I haven't done before, and is really just gonna be such a fun time and really, really funny. I think you guys are gonna get a laugh out of it. That's coming up. After that, I do have a script recorded that I need to get editing, but I have a really busy week with my part-time job, so I don't think that's gonna be the following week. It might be a 2-week break before that comes out, and then probably going into every other week uploads after that. I've got about a month left of my summer break before I start my next semester at college, and once that happens, I'm going to try to keep doing every other week uploads, though I really can't promise anything depending on how my classes are. But, you know, I'll be in touch. Definitely check out my community tab. You can follow my Twitter. I try to keep you guys in touch with that. So again, thank you so much to everyone for watching. This was a grand time, and I enjoyed doing this so much. I will definitely be streaming again. There's so much more of this game to play. And if we finish this, we might even go to the sequel, which is Zephyr Heights Adventure. So again, thanks for watching. Get some notifications on and tune in Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern for a brand new video. And I'll see you guys